Good morning, students. So, in the last class, we were marking the states and capitals of India, correct? So, we will not complete it. We'll complete it in the next class that we have on Zoom. But today, in this meeting, we are going to see the states through which the standard meridian of India and the Tropic of Cancer passes through. And then we will discuss the exercise. Now, please note that you have to do this exercise in your notebook and complete your notebook because you have to submit the notebook on student portal. Okay, so now first let us see the states through which the Tropic of Cancer and the standard meridian of India is passing through. The standard meridian of India is the date line or the timeline of India. It passes through 82 degrees and 30 minutes of east. Correct. Now here you can see which states is passing, which through which states is the standard meridian of India passing through. So let us count the five states. The first one is Uttar Pradesh. So in Uttar Pradesh, the standard meridian is passing through Mirzapur. Mirzapur is a place in Uttar Pradesh. It is not a state. Okay. Now next if we go down we can see that the standard meridian passes through Madhya Pradesh also. So that is the second state. Now the standard meridian passes through Chhattisgarh. This state which is a vertical is called Chhattisgarh. So the standard meridian of India passes through Chhattisgarh. Then it passes over here through Orissa. A small part of Orissa it passes through. And the last one is Andhra Pradesh. So the five states from which the standard meridian of India passes through are Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Orissa and Andhra Pradesh. So you have to write this in your notebook that the standard meridian of India passes through Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Orissa and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, written in your notebook. Okay, now give number two. We will count how many states does the Tropic of Cancer passes through. This vertical line is the standard meridian. It's the longitude. Now we will see the latitude Tropic of Cancer. How many states through it passes through? So we will look it in the next graph. The next graph is over here. I hope you can see it on the screen. Okay, so I will zoom it for you. Okay, so here it is already written that the Tropic of Cancer passes through 8 states in India. So now let us name those 8 states. First is Gujarat, second is Rajasthan. Some part of South Rajasthan, the Tropic of Cancer passes through. So first is Gujarat, second is Rajasthan, third is Madhya Pradesh, fourth is Chhattisgarh, fifth is Jharkhand, sixth is West Bengal, seventh is Tripura, and eighth is Mizoram. So, standard meridian of India passes through 5 states, and the Tropic of Cancer passes through 8 states in India. You have to write this also in your notebook. See, all the 8 states are written over here. Write it down with me only. The first one is Gujarat, the second is Rajasthan, third is Madhya Pradesh, fourth is Chhattisgarh, fifth is Jharkhand, sixth is West Bengal, seventh is Tripura, and the eighth is Mizoram. Okay, now we will discuss the exercise. You have to do this in your notebook. Okay, I will not make you write all the questions and answers. This is your work. You have to write the questions and answers. I am just discussing so that you do not have any doubts in the question. Okay. So the first question is write short answers for the following questions. So the first question is India has a strategic location. Explain. So in the third or second video, we had seen that what is the strategic location of India? Why is the location of India in South Asia very, very important? So it's given over here on page number 101. Okay, India holds a strategic location in the Eastern Hemisphere. Then you have to talk about how India has made trade relations with Africa, South Asia, Southeast Asia. Then also you have to write how Suez Canal and Europe and other countries can be joined through India, which is given in the second paragraph. You will not copy the whole paragraph. You have to write it in your own words. Okay. So now this is the answer of the first question. Now let us look at the second question. Why is the physiography of India? Explain. Now you cut this why. Why will not come. You have to write what. What is the physiography of India? WHAT. What is the physiography of India? Now this is already given in the textbook. What is the physiography of India? Why is the physiography of India called very diverse? It's given in the last stanza or last paragraph also, that there's large diversity seen in Indian subcontinent. We can see mountains in the north, plateaus and various rivers in the northern plains. Then alluvial soil have been deposited. Then in the eastern and western sides we can see coastal plains over there also, and that is why India is said to hold a diversified physiography. Okay. Now the third question is, why has the international trade of India become easy? That is again given over here in the strategic location of India. Okay, so it says that the coast India has a very big maritime long boundary, correct? And because of this, we have been able to make good relations with Africa, Asia, and other countries. And oceans have been contributing very much to this. Okay, you have to write every answer in your own words, no copying. You cannot copy only, you have to write it in your own words only. The fourth question is, India has become a place of cultural confluence. So in the first video I had explained that cultural confluence means people from all the culture, people of all the religion live in India. That is why India is called cultural confluence. There is impartiality towards all religion, there is no partiality towards any religion done, correct? And we have accepted everyone wholeheartedly. Here you can find it in the first 2 3 lines of the chapter. That is why India has become a cultural confluence. Understood? As I said, I'm repeating again and again. You have to write all the answers in your own words, no copying from the textbook. Okay. So the last question in short answers is, state how many and which are the tectonic plates. So this I had also showed in my video, that how many tectonic plates are there. There are 7 tectonic plates written over here. Pacific plate, North American plate, South American plate, European plate, African plate, and Indo-Australian plate, and Antarctic plate. So these are the 7 tectonic plates as given in the book. Okay, so you have to write 7 and which, you have to name all of them. Now you have to explain the following terms. What do you mean by standard time of India? What do you mean by Tropic of Cancer of India? So here you have to write standard time of India is longitude passing through this degree and passing through these states. It is accepted as the national time of India. Tropic of Cancer divides India into almost 2 equal parts. It passes through 8 states of so and so. Now, what do you mean by peninsula? You can explain and draw also, that a land surface which is covered 3 sides by water, 1, 2, and 3 is called peninsula. Then what do you mean by convergent? That is again given in the geological structure of India, convergent and divergent. You have to explain convergent. If you don't understand, look at my video. I have explained with the help of my hands what do you mean by convergent and divergent. The fifth one is hemisphere, that I had not explained. Okay, so hemisphere means that we all know that the earth is like a ball. It's round, 3D round like a ball. Okay, so when we divide this earth into 2 equal parts, the half part is known as hemisphere. This is the northern hemisphere, this is the southern hemisphere. Okay, so you have to explain in your own words. Okay, the next is circulation. You have to explain the meaning of circulation. What do you mean by circulation? That is again given in the geological structure of India. Understand that I am not making you write all the question and answer. You have to write it on your own so that you can remember it. Even after that, you have any doubts, you can ask me in the next class. Okay. Now we'll move ahead to the next questions and answers. You have to answer the following. These answers you have to give in detail. The three answers you have to give in detail. Give information about the location and area of India. It is as it is given in the textbook. You have to write on your own words. What is the location of India? What you have to write the boundaries of India. What latitudes, what longitudes, and the area of India. You can also write about the neighbors of India. This is a long answer. You can write everything. Second is how was India benefited due to the opening of Suez Canal? This is also given in the textbook that because the Suez Canal has opened, now India can reach Europe it's very close to Europe. Okay, so because of that, we can do good trade with them. You have to read and write again what was the benefit of opening Suez Canal. Write a detailed account of the structure of the earth. Now this is given in the geological structure. Here you can see the detailed account about how earth looks like. You have to write about the crust. Here it is given. The crust of the earth floats on the asthenosphere. Now heat is generated due to which convectional current reach the surface and then tectonic plates are formed. What do you mean by divergent plate? What do you mean by convergent plates? Okay, so this you have to write the detailed account about the structure of earth. Now the next is MCQs. I think you can do it on your own. Okay, you have to correct the following options and you have to write the answers only in the textbook. Okay, through which state of India the standard meridian does not pass through? So the standard meridian of passes through Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, but it does not pass through Tamil Nadu. So you have to write the question and write that the standard meridian does not pass through the Tamil Nadu. North of India is China. So northwest of India is which country you have to write. Then you have to arrange the following states in the order from north to south. Which state comes in the north? Which state comes in the south? Clear? So you will see the map of India and do this question. The next is which of the following countries is larger in area than India? So I had said that there are 7 countries who are larger in area than India. So out of these 4, which comes in the 7 which are larger than India? You have to read the textbook very carefully for this. Okay. The next is which of the following pairs is incorrect as a neighbor of India? Now we have to see which country is in which direction of India. Is Afghanistan in the northwest of India? Is Nepal in the northeast of India? Is China in the north of India? And is Bangladesh in the west of India? You have to consider each and every country. You can draw a compass with it. You can draw this 8 directions like this. This is north, south, east, and west. Now between north and east is northeast, this is southeast, this is southwest, and this is northwest. Okay, so you can understand which country is in which direction. Clear? So this is all for today. You have to complete the exercise, write complete exercise. You have to write it in your notebook and I will tell you how to submit it. Okay, in the next video online Zoom class when we have, I will tell you how do we submit the homework and you have to keep your map with you, India political map with you. We have to mark the remaining states also. Okay, so like this we will complete this chapter in the next video class and start with the next chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care.